Bitcoin, we start with 1 hour chart. First of all, if we refer to our analysis, we have been looking for buy. And since the price was within this move, and this is what we get. And beside that, when the price was exactly within here, we mentioned if we get a correction, we can look for buy. But after that, we didn't have any trade setup. Even we get the buy, but after that, the price reversed. Now the thing is, whoever still keep the trade within this move, they have to start to manage it. Because in case this one turn to similar to what we have here for correction for price to drop some more. Now, we want to see how we can look for trade. First of all, we move to daily chart. If we refer to our analysis, we have been looking for reversal. That means we were expecting the price to reverse and take this top. But the only thing is, we mentioned we want to see how long the price can consolidate within this. Okay. By the way, right now based on daily chart, we cannot confirm. The only we see the consolidation. We want to. We don't have any confirmation for the continuation, and we want to see how we can look for trade based on lower time frame and based on forward chart. Right now we're looking at this. Mostly we can put this one in relative to this for one move up. Okay, the possibility of this one retest this low is very low. Okay, but still we can expect. The reason is because if we put this one, we see the divergence here. Okay, we can call it this one as a correction relative to this, and this one means the one is going to drop. We don't need to make it so complex. The only thing is, right now we're looking at this. We are not going to sell it, we're going to buy. Even the price drop, we are not going to sell. Unless I see the really good sell setup. Okay? That's why from now, if we get any buy setup based on lower time frame, I will take the trade. If not, just let it go. And if we move to 1 hour chart, as we can see here, right now we don't have any trade setup. Just as example, if we get a correction similar to what we have here, this is how we can look for sell, right? But the question is, if we want to look for sell from here, for example, similar to what we get here. Since this one, there was no trade setup. The only way to look for sell having entry below this, or maybe trade based on lower time frame. But where was the stop loss? Above here, or if we want to be more, or at least here or here. Okay, but the best thing is having entry above this. Depends on the strategy the traders they use. Okay, that's why if he wants to look, but this one we had the internal correction, but this one we don't have it. That's why if he wants to look, if we get a correction here, the stop loss will be above this. And what's the target? We can expect the price to retest this low. Almost is 1 to 1. Okay, but how about if we get a reversal from here? The stop loss will be above below this. At least we get 2 to 1. But before we look for buy, we need to calculate in terms of the risk and reward. That's why for me, if I get the reversal, I will be more interested. Still, I can expect this one to give me a corrective move for one more draw. Okay, even if we get similar to what we get here, the only way I can trade if this one turns to deep correction, I get trade setup within the correction. But similar to if I get any move similar to what we have here without any trade setup, I don't think we can look for trade because the only way is to have entry below this. And this is the only profit. And if we put our trade here, I mean, if this one, the trade was the stop loss was above there, this is the what we risk and this is what we get. Just I want to show as example why if there is a down move, maybe we are not interested to look for sell. That's why we mentioned we look for the reversal. I'm just giving you an example. Okay. And what I want to say is here, it doesn't mean the price cannot drop. Because right now we cannot confirm, we don't have any trade setup, any correction. But if we get any reversal, we will take the trade. Okay, maybe similar to what we get here, sharp move like. Anyway, we just follow the chart. We're looking for buy, and if I get any trade setup, I will share. And for sell, right at this time we are not interested unless we see the proper sell setup. And right now we don't have any trade setup either for buy or sell. Okay, still we are within this correction. Okay, anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.